It's a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy.
Reva? Oh, hey, it's okay. It's okay.
Rise and shine. Shake those cobwebs off. Time to get up.
Really? Is it morning?
You bet. Be sure and lock the door on your way out. I'm late.
Have you seen Mindy?
No. I guess she's sleeping in. I guess not.
Daddy.
Darling, you ought to be ashamed of yourself.
I can explain.
No, not interested. Opening night at the bar went just fine without you.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Now, I could ask where you've been, but since Rusty's sitting there waiting to ask you the same question, I won't. I gotta go count my money.
Good morning.
That depends on where you were last night.
Muchísimas gracias for bringing breakfast, Guillermo. I still can't get used to finding my way around Clayton.
Anything for you, Mama.
Oh,
You know that.
you're so good to me. I just hope that someday I will be able to repay you.
You can. You can help me save my marriage to Melinda.
It's you.
Well, who did you expect?
Well, after last night, certainly not you in my bedroom. But now that you're here...
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by improved Ultra Pampers Plus, because healthy skin begins with dry skin.
With diapers, there's nothing more critical than keeping a baby's skin dry and healthy.
Dr. Michael Roberts, pediatrician.
Dry skin is paramount to healthy skin. It's more important now than ever because I'm not just a pediatrician, I'm Gabby's dad.
Today's Ultra Pampers Plus with the air dry system helps to keep tender skin dry and healthy. The top sheet has air pockets, so it can absorb irritating wetness almost instantly. Wetness goes down into a lockaway core. Air goes up, leaving the top sheet so dry you can prove it with powder.
I recommend the air dry system. I see the results on Gabby every day.
Today's Ultra Pampers Plus, because this pediatrician knows that healthy skin begins with dry skin.
Give up hot chocolate just because I started wearing dentures?
Heat-resistant Fixodent spreads evenly to keep on fixing loose spots, no matter how often it gets hot.
Scam!
Fixodent, and forget it.
Hearty fever, hearty reliever.
Pringles.
Idaho Ripple.
You got the fever for the flavor of a Ripple. With Idaho potatoes, from the heart of the land, the finest potatoes.
Every can. Hearty fever, hearty reliever.
Pringles.
Idaho Ripple.
Pringles.
Idaho Ripple.
Won't lie, I do. Get closer. Whiter teeth and a fresh smell. Won't lie, get closer.
Pond's. In my family, we've always used it. Now Pond's has made its first water rinsable cold cream. It removes the dirt soap leaves behind. Pond's water rinsable cleanser cleans like no soap can.
This is Chance Dennis. He's a professor of criminology, and the police turn to him to help solve their toughest cases. He's got a style all his own, and he doesn't let anyone get away with murder. He's my husband.
They have the perfect marriage of mystery and romance.
And he doesn't take orders from anyone except me.
No, Snoops, coming Fridays this fall.
Excuse me. Roger, I just came to bring you breakfast and to talk. Really.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood.
No, it was my mistake. I'm sorry. I should know better than to surprise a man like you. Do you want some coffee or a Danish roll?
Thanks, but I don't eat before morning meditation.
Well, obviously you are not from Venezuela, because if you don't have coffee first thing, they deport you.
On what grounds?
No, I was just joking.
So was I. You know, coffee, grounds.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm really sorry. I feel just dreadful about the way that we left things last night.
Yeah, so do I.
Yeah, you know, on the one hand, I felt so silly, and then on the other hand, I just didn't feel I was ready for that.
I told you last night, you never have to apologize to me.
Well, I'm not apologizing. I just was trying to explain.
Sonny, no. Anything but that.
How about some eggs and bacon for breakfast?
I slept all night on this sofa waiting for you to come home. My neck is stiff, my back is sore, and I'm in no mood for your lousy cooking.
Lousy?
And I want some answers, and I want them now, Melinda Sue.
Well, you're a fine one to ask me where I was when you left me high and dry in Haiti.
Me? Me? You were the first one to leave.
No, I wasn't. Where did you get a crazy idea like that?
The bellhop told me.
He probably meant that I left our room for another one.
And why would he think that?
Because I got sick, and Will found me and took care of me.
What?
Yes, he took very good care of me. As a matter of fact, he stayed with me every minute until I was well enough to come home, which is more than I can say for some people.
Wait a minute. Wait just a minute. What kind of sick?
Fever, tropical fever, Will said. I don't know, he gave me some medicine.
Oh, that's convenient. He just happened to have the medicine with him?
Yeah, and lucky for me that he did.
Would you stop and think a minute? Now, I don't know how he did it, but it's obvious Will got you sick, Melinda Sue. And then he paid the bellhop off to lie to me, and he made you well again so you would trust him.
Rusty would say anything if he thought it would turn you against me. Don't you know that?
Rusty, you're obsessing on Will. I just told you the simple truth.
For pity's sake, there is no simple truth when it comes to this man.
You don't know. You weren't there.
Mindy, I would not abandon you.
How do you want your eggs?
How do I want my eggs? So it's just back to normal? That's it? Just like that?
Yeah, I like things normal, don't you?
You knew I was coming over here to see you last night, but you left anyway. Why?
I had some personal things to take care of.
Like what?
Just personal. You know my husband, so would you stop nagging me?
Yeah. Willie boy is your husband. Good Lord, don't you tell me you spent the night last night with Will. Here you go.
Oh, thanks.
Feel better?
Yeah.
Good.
It was just a nightmare.
Well, it doesn't surprise me after what you dredged up last night. But, you know, you're okay now. You can rest easy.
I want to.
Good. Because there's nothing standing in your way anymore. There's no more ghosts. There's no more things hiding in corners, you know. I mean, it's safe now, Reva. And you do know how much I love you, right?
That's what keeps me going.
Good. I just want you to be happy, that's all.
Oh, now, how could I not be happy? I have everything. I mean, I've got the man of my dreams. I have a perfect little girl. I have my family and my friends. I even have a gold card. I mean, I'm all set. I have my own showcase.
Well, that's true. You did sound terrific last night, and you looked great, and the audience loved you. I was very proud of you.
So you're not mad at me?
Well, for going behind my back with Billy and then covering up with lies, I did send you flowers, right?
Yeah. But that's not what I meant. I meant about the other thing, that I didn't tell you about that.
No. I'm a little mad at myself, though.
Why?
Because there must have been some reason that you didn't want to talk to me about it.
Well, I'm glad I could finally tell you about it last night.
I just don't want us to have any secrets anymore, okay? I mean, that's what we're here for, to help each other. If you can't trust your spouse, who can you trust?
Right.
You know something? Maybe I should call in sick and just stay home and we can play the day away. How does that sound?
No, I'm okay, really. Besides, I'm going to have to find Mama and try to patch things up with her. I was pretty hard on her last night.
Okay. In that case, I'm running late. You call me when you get back?
I will.
Okay. I love you a lot.
I love you, too.
It's a boy. It's a boy. It's a boy.
Nobody's better in cold than all-temperature cheer.
A cheese riddle. Mom, what do you get when you slice and melt American cheese over ordinary hot dogs? A happy lunch bunch. That's right, Mom. Cheese makes it taste better. So don't forget the cheese.
These eyes will read millions of words, mostly in insufficient light. That's why GE made the soft white reader light, a soft yet brighter light.
GE is light. We bring good things to life.
I just think that you should understand how I feel about this because it's not like I'm not attracted to you or anything. It's just that, Roger, what are you doing?
Does this bother you?
No, it's just that I can't really concentrate on what I was going to say.
I'm sorry.
So, anyways, it's not like I'm not attracted to you.
You said that already. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The point I'm trying to make here, and I'm not doing a very good job, is that although I'm very attracted to you, I'm just a bit frightened.
Why?
Because I've only really slept with one other man. Well, no, that's not exactly true. I mean, there were two who mattered.
You're confusing me.
What, are you making fun of me?
No, not at all. Go ahead.
Well, I mean, you have to understand that I've just ended my marriage, and this is a time that I feel is most vital to me as an individual. And I thought that you didn't eat anything before your morning meditation.
You're the shrink. You ever hear of sublimation? Yes, please. You were saying.
Yeah, I was saying, well, I was saying that I just have to be careful where you're involved. Because I've had such a wonderful time with you. I really have. It's just, I just don't think that I should confuse things by getting involved that way, you know?
Sexually.
Yeah, that's what I've said.
But you do enjoy being with me.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, you fascinate me. You're one of the most fascinating men I've ever met, and...
Besides those other two.
Well, that was different.
Right. I mean, you did know them in the biblical sense, and you and I have barely gotten past first verse.
You are making fun of me, and I think...
Not at all. Please.
May I ask what you were doing then?
All right. It's just that I think that disclaimers and bedside analysis can be very dangerous sometimes. Don't name the magic. If it happens, it happens. Okay?
Well, look who's here. It's about time you showed up after running out on me last night.
Save it, Ham.
Yeah.
Last night wasn't too great for me either.
What happened over at Josh's, man?
A lot more than I bargained for. I went there thinking Reva was pregnant and prepared to skin Josh alive on account of how dangerous it was for her. But that wasn't the case. No. No, whatever happened to Reva happened a long time ago, and it's followed her right up till now.
You know about the rape, huh?
It's amazing that something like that could happen, and I wouldn't even know about it.
Yeah. It's not the kind of thing that a girl runs around telling people, Billy.
Yeah, but the girl was Reva. And you were my best friend. I mean, have you found her? You didn't even tell me.
She asked me not to tell anybody, all right? And I made a promise.
Yeah, but damn, I just wish I could have done something. Helped.
Look, you're just gonna have to take solace in the fact that Reva's okay now, all right? And she's got Josh to take care of her. Leave it alone, Billy. Josh is gonna take care of her, okay?
Certainly gonna try my best.
Hey, how's Reva this morning?
She's still a little shaky, but I think she's better than she was last night. I think she's glad that she got it off her chest.
Yeah, well, keeping a secret in her like that must have been killing her.
Listen, I just wanted to say thank you for being a good friend to Reva. She told me that you were the one that found her and got her some help.
Hey, man, look, I just wish I could have done a lot more, right?
Maybe you can.
What do you mean?
Do you have any idea who did this to Reva?
I understood that your marriage to Melinda was over, that you had accepted God's will and were willing to let her go.
I was, but I can't. Mama, I can't lose Melinda.
And Melinda, how does she feel about this?
She's confused.
So am I.
You don't understand, Mama. Her family, they're filling her head full of lies about me. They're making me out to be some kind of monster. They even say I killed somebody. Can you believe that?
Perhaps they don't know, my Guillermo. But the truth is, you have sinned, Guillermo.
Of course, I've sinned. But God's merciful. He'll forgive me. And Melinda will forgive me, too, if I can just get her to believe me again.
Why would she want to?
Because she's just like you. When she cares about somebody, she just can't stop because people tell her to. She's loyal to the people she loves. Just like you are.
What is it you want me to do, Guillermo? Talk to Melinda on your behalf?
No. No, Mama. I want you to lie for me.
Soap Opera Digest Fall Preview is packed with facts. Will Brad win Tracy back on The Young and the Restless? Who will Felicia choose on General Hospital? And what happens on Days of Our Lives when Shane, presumed dead, gets involved with a mystery woman? Get the inside scoop on all your daytime and primetime favorites in Soap Opera Digest Fall Preview. From the storylines to look for to fall's hottest stars and more late-breaking news than ever. Soap Opera Digest Fall Preview. Don't miss it.
Another day.
Another sandwich.
Might I suggest a proper hot lunch with lunch bucket meals? From your microwave to your table in seconds. Lunch bucket pasta and chicken, savory chicken and tender noodles.
Mmm, delicious.
So, what do you do for an encore? Oh, chili with Tchaikovsky, perhaps. Lunch bucket meals, a proper hot lunch.
Hot popcorn cakes from Chico-san. Mmm. All the fun and flavor of popcorn comes through in the crunch. From Chico-san.
There's been a lot of talk recently about how sweeteners are made. Well, we'd like to take this opportunity to show you one of our factories. 100% pure natural sugar. A sweetener only nature could make.
We'll continue with part 2 of Guiding Light in a moment.
Richard Chamberlain is The Island Sun, coming Tuesdays this fall.
This is CBS.
Convicted rapists tell why they do it on the next Best of Oprah.
Wednesday at 4 on Channel 6.
The Meadow Gold ice cream that will come from this dairy won't have little plastic containers or exotic price tags or some name you can't pronounce. No, the Meadow Gold ice cream that will come from this dairy will have something else. Old-fashioned American freshness. Meadow Gold freshness. And since that's what most people want, that's what we do best. Meadow Gold, the best at fresh.
The Lauder & Pitts Law Firm hopes you're never injured or at the mercy of the uninsured or insurance companies ducking obligations. So attorneys Mike Lauder and Jamie Pitts have written an easy-to-understand booklet explaining rights of personal injury victims. For your free copy or to discuss an injury or other legal matter with experienced attorneys, call Lauder & Pitts. Here to help you when you need us.
The special session of the Oklahoma legislature has recessed, and there is no solution to the education funding crisis. The story today at 5 and 6.
This portion of Guiding Light is presented by Mr. Clean. He leaves nothing behind but the shine.
I don't know who did it, man. By the time I found Reva, whoever it was that had hurt her, it was long gone.
You didn't see anybody at all?
No, nothing. Nobody. I'm sorry, man. You're just going to have to put this behind you. You either let it go, or it's going to eat you alive.
I can't do that, Ham. This thing hurt Reva very badly. I mean, something changed inside of her that summer. She used to have this incredible spirit, you know. HB used to call it, what, unbridled self-esteem. You remember that?
Yeah, she was incredible.
And then when I got back from college, something had snapped in her. The light had gone out of her eyes. I don't know what it was, but it was gone. I mean, whoever did this to her left her feeling used and worthless.
You know, that would explain a whole bunch of things.
Like what?
Like the bridge. No way Reva would ever try and commit suicide. Not in a million years.
Yeah, that's right. Kyle Sampson marrying Maeve, that should have been water off of Reva's back. But that's what I'm saying. This guy, he really messed up her balance.
It would even make sense that something snapped in her before she even married me. I mean, that would explain. All right. Look. Just stop it, you two, okay? I mean, you're making it seem like Reva is still a victim. Yeah, this thing hurt her. And, of course, it changed her, man. But let's just look at where she is now, okay? She's doing okay now. Well, she's doing better than okay. She's got her thing together now.
I want this guy, Ham. I want to know who it was that came out from behind a diner into an alley and got her.
Oh, wait a minute. Was that behind the diner?
Yeah.
Coronet?
Yeah, what?
Well, what about that sleazy old guy who used to run the place? He also ran the trailer park.
Pharaoh?
Yeah.
Blanken? Pharaoh Blanken, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you know, he always acted very strange around her. Like he was too familiar with her all the time. She didn't even like being in the same room with him.
Oh, come on, you guys. Let's not jump to conclusions.
No. She hated this guy. She really hated this guy, and I never understood why.
Josh, look, don't even think that, okay?
Maybe he was the one.
Sit.
I don't want to sit.
Or be sat on. Now, let's just dispense with all the gobbledygook and get down to the brass tacks.
Pop.
You just hush up. I want you to get something straight, real straight.
All right, I'm listening.
Good. Because what I'm hearing is that Sarah is welcome in your house to play nursemaid and help out with the cooking and ironing and mop out the damn toilets. Don't you say a word to me, girl. I've seen her do it. But when you say bug off, Sarah's got to bug off. Is that it? Because if it is, I swear to you, I'll turn you...
No, Pop. You just don't understand. There's more to it than that.
Such as? Better be good.
It's Mama's attitude, okay? I mean, she's always acting like she knows something more than I do.
Well, now, Sarah has done just a little bit more living than you. It's quite possible she does know more.
I don't get it.
Oh, yes, I do. You're just like me. You think you know everything. Well, the truth is you don't. And painful as it is for me to say, neither do I. But I do know one thing. Your mama loves you with all her heart and then some. And you boot her out of your life, you're going to be losing one of the biggest champions you got.
You want me to lie for you? How?
I want you to tell the Lewises that you took Josh and Reva's child. That you kidnapped Mara.
Josemino, you can't be serious.
Mama, you have to do it. For me, please.
But when I was taking care of Mara, I thought she was your daughter. Your flesh and blood. I didn't know she was someone else's child.
I know. And that's exactly what you say to them. That you were confused. That you thought that Mara was your grandchild. And that you took her out to the cabin to protect her.
But I didn't. You brought her to me. I only did what you asked me, Guillermo.
No. No, you must never tell anybody that. Do you understand? You must make it clear that I was not involved in any way until after Mara was safe. I was not involved, you understand?
I trusted you. I believed in you. And This is how you repay me.
Trust me now. Just trust me. Trust me now. All you have to do is tell them that you saw Mara with Salida at the diner. And you were worried, so you took Mara away from her to protect her. It makes sense.
No, this is crazy. Esto es una locura.
No, it's perfect. It's perfect, don't you see? Mama, God's given you the perfect chance to use your illness to help me. And with your history of psychiatric problems, well, I seriously doubt that they'll prosecute you.
You seriously doubt?
No. No, I know they won't, because what we'll do is we'll have you declared mentally incompetent, and that way they could never prosecute you.
Guillermo, do you hear what you're saying? Do you realize what you're asking me to do?
It's the only way, Mama. The only way.
I told you not to go anywhere near Will unless I was there to keep an eye on you.
And I told you that I wasn't afraid of him.
You should be afraid of him after all he's done. Mindy, how naive can you be?
Don't talk to me like I'm a child.
Then quit acting like a child. You saw his face that night at the riverbank. Now, how do you explain that?
He said that at that moment that he knew I suspected him of murdering Rose. And it killed him to think that I didn't trust him.
Well, you got off easy. Because when Rosie didn't trust him, it killed her.
There are things that you don't understand. Things that explain other things.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, the job's all done. Your home's better than you.
This doesn't look new.
After the renovation, I brought in my own handyman. Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean. He cuts through grimy dirt right down to the shine, without the dulling film and streaks some liquids can leave behind.
Hey, now it looks new.
Mr. Clean, Mr. Clean.
Mr. Clean leaves nothing behind but the shine.
If you have teenagers, I'm asking you to have a very difficult talk with them. Not about sex. For a lot of us, that would be easy compared to drugs. Drugs like cocaine and crack. But you must talk to them about drugs. If you don't talk about it, if you don't fight it, why should they? The idea of your kids using cocaine or crack ought to scare you to death. So please, learn about it and talk about it.
If you want to taste something truly sensational, just look for the NutraSweet Swirl. NutraSweet, why so many things taste so good.
I used to think spaghetti sauce was spaghetti sauce. But you know, when you see Prego and Ragu side by side, the difference really comes through.
Prego spaghetti sauce. Homemade taste. It's in there.
New anti-humidity hairspray from Mink Difference.
These things I don't understand. I suppose Will told them to you.
And what if he did?
Don't you see? He will tell you anything to get you to believe him.
He says the same thing about you. Just listen to yourself.
No, you just listen to me. Because you are obviously so confused and messed up you can't see straight any longer. Will is bad. He's done some terrible things, darling. And all the sweet talk in the world is not going to make that go away.
Oh, and we all know what a sucker I am for sweet talk.
You're the only one blind enough not to see the truth.
Then if I am the only one blind enough not to see it, why haven't the police charged him for all the crimes he supposedly committed?
Do you realize what you're saying?
All I'm saying is that maybe you and Josh and Reva just hate Will so much that you can't quite see straight anymore.
Would you quit being stupid?
Don't call me stupid.
In this case, I am calling a spade, Melinda Sue.
That's what you always thought of me, isn't it? You just think that I'm so stupid that I can't handle anything more complicated than fall shopping.
No. I think you can handle anything except your emotions.
No, that's what you've all thought of me. All of you except for Will. He is the only one, the only person, man or woman, who has ever treated me like I was anything more than a 3D doll.
I don't believe it. That scum has tricked you into trusting him again.
He hasn't tricked me into anything. I make my own decisions. And I'm not going to bail out on my husband because you all tell me to.
Are you that desperate?
What?
You can't stand to be without a man, can you?
Dare you?
You are a 3-time loser, and you'll do anything to see that doesn't happen again, right? Oh, any man, just any man for Melinda Sue Lewis. Even a murderer like Will Jeffries.
Get out.
What are you waiting for? An engraved invitation? Go talk to her.
Mama, I'm sorry about last night. Me too. I said some things I shouldn't have. It's just that I was under a lot of stress and... Mama, please look at me. I'm trying hard here.
Oof. You know, in some ways, you were my hardest child. I always thought that was Rusty. Oh, Rusty gave me trouble growing up, but that was juvenile-type things. Lord, there were times when I got so mad at him, I could have put him in a meat grinder and chopped him to bits. But you scared me. How? Because when you needed me most, that's when you pulled away from me. You were either too proud or too independent or too ashamed to come to me for help.
Mama, I never pulled away from you.
Yes, you did. And you're doing it right now. Honey, you worry me to death keeping all these secrets. Now,
I told Joshua.
You told him?
I told him about the rape. I didn't tell him about the baby. Mom, I'm sorry I sounded so harsh last night. I love you. You know I do.
Most of the time.
It's just that I'm married now. And what happens between Joshua and me is between us.
Fine. Until something or someone comes between you.
Okay, so maybe I do rely just a little bit too much on the jargon of my trade.
Well, my trade has taught me to be very wary of canned verbiage. Really, words can be risky, you know. They can prevent people from listening. Even silence between two people who are really listening speaks volumes.
And is that the key to Roger Thorpe? Understanding the silences?
You look so very young. How old are you?
Are you implying that I'm too young for you? What? What's to look for?
Oh, it's just that right there for a moment, you looked every inch the good Catholic schoolgirl.
Oh, really? Well, yes, well, we all know that's not true. I was just a little too...
Too what?
This date might not mean anything to you, but it means my life to me. It's the day I had a heart attack, and it changed my life forever. Now I eat a diet low in cholesterol and saturated fat that can actually help lower my cholesterol and risk of heart disease. Fleischmann's margarine is part of that diet. Fleischmann's has 0 cholesterol, absolutely none, and low saturated fat. So don't wait for a heart attack to change your life.
Fleischmann's, because your heart is in your hands.
Let's party! You, me, Ernie, and 1 million dishes. You know I love our little chats over a nice hot sink of big ivory bubbles. Look at this dish. You know what this is, Ernie? This is clean. Rough. My hands? Yeah, they were a wreck. But that was weeks ago, before your Aunt Claire brought me ivory liquid. Now my hands feel soft, like Annie's. Yes, Annie, I'm stunned myself. Is this country great or what?
Ivory Liquid, where clean and soft go hand in hand.
It's a big idea. Hey, whose time is right? Don't have to hide it. It's out of sight. The perfect pack in a tiny wrap. Only in disguise. Need a handy pack. We'll do a double take. When you see the size of our double H. So small, that's all. Only in disguise.
Good afternoon from CBS News. This is Newsbreak. President Bush says his administration is discussing right now help for Colombia in its drug crisis. But he repeated there are no plans to send U.S. combat troops. An Air France airliner was hijacked today on a flight from Paris, but landed without incident in Algiers. The hijacker was an Algerian who reportedly was being expelled from France. Now this.
Look, I put a leading solid antiperspirant here on my left arm, and now it's a white flaky mess. Then, on my other arm, I put non-whitening arid solid. See? No mess.
Get arid solid protection without the white mess, and non-whitening roll-on, too.
In the capital of Estonia, they turned out tonight to mourn the agreement reached 50 years ago to put the Baltic states under Soviet rule. They were joined by similar demonstrators in the other 2 Baltic countries. I'm Ray Brady, CBS News, New York. More later on the CBS Evening News.
I bet you it was blanket.
Oh, come on, guys. Don't you think we're getting carried away here?
No. It was too coincidental that it happened right outside of his diner.
Look, man, it happened 18 years ago, for God's sake. It could have been anybody. Some straggler, I hope. Whoever did it is probably dead now.
There was always something a little bit off about Pharaoh, though.
Yeah, they said his mom and daddy were more than cousins, but that wouldn't necessarily explain all the violence.
Remember the way he used to hang around her all the time? He was always touching her hair or her arm, and any excuse to be close to her.
Yeah, and he was always waving the money around her like he was trying to impress her.
Oh, come on, please.
Daddy?
What are you doing here, darling?
Josh. I'm gonna talk to you like a brother now. Take my advice, man. You and Reva have got too much ahead of you to get caught up in something that happened almost a lifetime ago. Leave the past in the past. Leave it alone, Josh. Leave it alone, Joshua.
I would never do anything to hurt Reva, you know that.
Yeah, I know, man. So you got to drop this.
And you see, pool tables, pinball machines, pretty nice, huh? What do you think of your old dad's place?
It's nice, real nice.
Yeah, it kind of reminds you of Tulsa, don't it?
Yeah, Tulsa.
So, how'd things go down in Haiti?
Why do you ask?
I don't know, it just seemed like kind of a strange place to go vacation.
Oh, no, it's not so strange. You know, they're offering a lot of discounts now.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Don, you okay?
Sure.
Well, then quit ducking me. What'd you do, lose your charge cards down there in Haiti?
No.
Well, then what is it?
I'm afraid you'll be mad at me.
For what? Sweetie, what have you been up to?
Oh, no good, as usual.
Well, it better be this side of sinful, or I will skin you alive.
But you'll still love me no matter what, right?
Hey, sweetheart, come here. You're really scaring me now. Hey, you know I'll always love you. I think the moon rises and sets by you. Now, come on, you tell me what it is.
Sometimes I miss Mama so much. I wish I had a mother to talk to.
Mama,
What, Guillermo?
will you do what I asked you to do? I know it's a tremendous sacrifice for you.
You're used to that now. You were raised on my sacrifices.
And I love you all the more because of that. You were so giving. So selfless when we were young. You did everything you could to make my life better.
I'm not so sure I made it better.
Of course you did.
Let me speak, Guillermo. I have had much time to think since your father died. God rest his soul. I realize now I sacrificed him for you.
You didn't.
See, I put your wants, your needs before those of your father. Every time he wanted to discipline you, I stopped him. I sided with you.
It's because you understood me. Papa never did.
Oh, all your papa wanted you to do was to grow up a certain way. The right way. But I never let him. I wanted you to learn right from wrong on your own. But all I did was make you think there was no one to answer to. There is, Guillermo. God can be a harsh judge. And I'm sorry if I led you the wrong way.
Don't be so hard on yourself, please.
I wish I had been harder on you. I let you grow up thinking that there was nothing mattered, except you're having your own way. I was wrong.
But look at all the good you did me.
Oh, Guillermo. I didn't turn you into the police for taking that child. I couldn't. But to ask me to take the blame for you.
Please. Mama, please help me.
I can't tell you how much I love these guys, but I can tell you it's 25% less than before.
Love your family 25% less with Fleischmann's Light. 25% less saturated fat, salt, and calories than regular margarine. And zero cholesterol. Fleischmann's Light.
Once you hear it, you gotta get near it. There's a whole lot of nutting going on.
So delicious, Planters nuts are one irresistible snack.
There's a whole lot of nutting going on.
I'm Saul Fessman, president of Queen City Home Healthcare. I'd like to tell you about a medical product that is very effective and may be at no cost to you. This is the Lift and Recline chair. It is being used by thousands of people who suffer from severe arthritis as a form of treatment in their homes. Best of all, if you qualify, you could receive this chair at no cost. Here's how. You must have a qualifying condition such as severe arthritis or other diseases which make the chair a medically necessary treatment. You must be enrolled in Medicare Part B and have a Medicare co-insurance policy which covers the Medicare deductible and co-payment for this type of equipment. Many people suffer from arthritis and cannot get up from a seated position. This chair will give them the freedom to get around and help them avoid falls and injuries. So if you're a Medicare recipient and meet the previous conditions, you can get this lift chair delivered to your door at no cost. Call now, 1-800-950-5500.
Queen City is commended by the Arthritis Foundation.
If you had sensitive skin like I do, which moisturizer would you choose? One for sensitive skin, or one created for sensitive skin by the people whose skincare treatment has kept more faces looking younger, smoother, sexier than any other in the world? I know which one I'd choose.
Introducing new, white, fragrance-free oil of Olay for sensitive skin.
Grow old gracefully? Are you kidding?
You were too what?
Too wayward.
I need to get to work, so I'm going to be late.
Can I give you a lift?
No. I have my own car. This may surprise you, but I happen to be a little more grown-up than you realize. I have my own driver's license and everything.
Oh, Sonny.
Yes.
You've got your driver's license and everything.
Thank you.
Thank you for breakfast.
My pleasure.
You'll be back.
Forgive me for saying this, but you're old now. You've lost your husband. You've lost your country. Your life's almost over. But mine's just beginning, Mama. I love Melinda. I know we could make a good marriage. Have a lot of children. You'd like grandchildren, wouldn't you? And you can have them. All you have to do is just this one little thing for me. I could finally be happy for the first time in my life. Please, Mama. Tell them you took Mara.
Mama, stop talking in riddles and tell me what it is. Now, you were going to tell me something last night. Some secret that you said was going to spell doom and gloom for me. Now, what is it? Would you quit stalling and tell me what it is?
What is going on out here?
Nothing, Pop. Would you just leave us alone?
Mothers and daughters.
Come on now, Mama. What is it? I told Joshua about the rape.
Honey, this is more than just the rape.
Well, then what is it?
Somewhere out there, there is a boy who is almost a man.
So?
So? Don't you read the papers? Listen to the news? Adopted children go out looking for their natural parents all the time.
No.
Yes. They even have networks to help them track down the natural mother.
What is your point, Mama?
I'm sorry, honey, but I want you to be prepared for anything. Russell, honey, what's the matter? Honey, what's going on?
Come on, darling. You know you can talk to me about just about anything.
I know. It's just sometimes You need a woman to talk to, you know. Someone who understands all the stuff that's not in bold print.
Look, I know sometimes you got to hit me square over the head with a 2x4, so I'm just going to jump right in here and take a wild stab. Does this have anything to do with Rusty?
Sort of.
Uh-huh. So, you and him have another fight?
Sort of.
Well, darling, maybe you should just give Rusty a wide berth now, because, I mean, he's been through a whole lot.
I know.
And you got to admit, he hasn't really been himself.
Tell me about it.
Excuse me one sec. Where the hell's he going?
He didn't say, man. But I've got a terrible feeling that he's about to have a run-in with Pharaoh Blank.
Oh, damn, he'll kill him.
Who eats Ritz crackers in your house?
Daddy and Mommy, everybody.
Even the goldfish?
Oh.
Just checking. Ritz, the perfect cracker for just about everyone.
Once a little guy went out to see his friends. They acted funny. Maybe it's my breath, he thought. One suggested a milk-bone dog biscuit to scrape away food particles and plaque. Then everybody was happy. Milk-bone twice a day.
Once you hear it, you gotta get near it. There's a whole lot of nutting going on.
So delicious, Planters nuts are one irresistible snack.
There's a whole lot of nutting going on.
Look in this Sunday's paper, because there's a whole lot of savings going on Planters nuts. On peanuts, mixed nuts, or cashews. So stock up now on Planters nuts, because there's a whole lot of savings going on.
Shut him down.
Every city's got him. Good cops.
Let's go.
And bad cops, until she takes charge.
The good guys own the street now, and we're not giving it back.
To clean up the precinct.
You don't know who the enemy is.
Suzanne Plachette, George Sanford Brown, Frank Converse, Alone in the Neon Jungle, Friday.
This portion of Guiding Light has been presented by Planters. There's a whole lot of nuttin' going on. Planters. This has been Guiding Light. Jewelry by Janice Taylor. Be sure to be with us tomorrow for another full hour of Guiding Light.
I'm Melissa Gilbert with American Treasury. Today's versions are mostly toys, but once these devices were windows on the world. What they are after this.
Keep that great shower fresh feeling all day with Ban Solid.
Keep that shower fresh feeling all day.
From the 1880s to the 1920s, many Americans got their only glimpses of faraway places and events by looking through a stereoscope. They looked at stereographs, double pictures which, when viewed, appeared to the eye as a single three-dimensional image. At one time, looking at stereographs was as popular an after-dinner pastime as is watching TV today. There are over 100,000 stereographs in the Library of Congress. Learn about stereographs in your library.
This is CBS.
Mysterious gifts have Philip searching for Beth.
Beth has got to be alive. Or maybe you're just jumping to the wrong conclusions.
Why did it come to me? Who else would want it to come to me?
Father.
No, Rick, my father doesn't know anything about this.
And Blake's out to uncover the truth.
I had nothing to do with this.
You liar.
On